It's the G-Man.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Back at it again with another video. Boom! Subscribe to that like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, man. So yeah, like I haven't put up on content about it, but off the scenes at work and stuff like that, people asking me how my team was gonna do this year. I said, well, I was really skeptic coming, especially from the defense. You got second-year players playing in that front seven. And yeah, even though Antoine Bethea and Jabril Peppers are veterans playing out there in the strong safety and the free safety, yeah, I said the cornerbacks besides Janoris Jenkins, I felt like it was going to be a struggle this year. So far I've been right, 0 for 2. You know what I mean? Next week is the Bucks, and I was just on the Entertainah's channel. I'm gonna leave a subscription down below for the Entertainah and Baddog Sports. But the Entertainah talking sports, man, and Mr. Baddog Sports, man, I love those guys, man. They motivate me to keep making and growing my channel. Um, it sucks how the fan base, a lot of these young kids or a lot of these people that don't understand football. This is no disrespect to nobody. I understand I'm just starting my channel, but I'm just gonna say what's on my mind. I mean, you got a lot of fans that be like, "Oh, it's time to put in Daniel Jones and let him play." What difference does it make if you're putting in Daniel Jones right now? You acting like he's gonna win his football games when the defense sucks. It doesn't matter who you put back there in quarterback. The defense that bad, getting shredded on secondary. Mind you, second half the defense did play a lot better. I mean, it was hardly a passing game for Josh Allen and the Bills in the second half. I mean, by the end of the third quarter, they had a total of 14 yards. They finished the game. Then they were mainly running the ball, had a few passes, but man, the Giants' defense did buckle up in the second half. Hold on real quick, folks. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, again, Saquon Barkley. He had 18 carries. It's 107 yards. He had like one catch for I don't know how many yards, 6 yards. Eli didn't play his great game. I mean, he also had a lot of batted balls. One of the batted passes were intercepted before the half where they could have scored. I mean, first drive, the Giants go right down, marching down the field. All running plays, Saquon Barkley, a beast. They go down there, score 7-0. After the Bills go 3-0, we don't do nothing on offense. And then 3 straight possessions, the Bills scored and made it 21-7. We came down, marching down the field before the half. And the Giants had a chance to either score 7 or 3. They missed the field goal, which would have brought it down to 21-10. We had a chance for a touchdown, but hey, that's what happened. All of a sudden, the Bills punt. It was a 63-yard punt, and then T.J. Jones comes in and he returns it for 60 yards, which puts us in great field position at the own Buffalo Bills 33-yard line. Batted ball came, intercepted, missed out on points there. Who knows? Maybe 13-21, 17-21. Then the Giants come in the second half. The defense looked a lot better. Still not the greatest, but a lot better. Giants had possessions where they can drive the ball and then it goes into a stall. The Giants were moving the ball and then it stalled. Finally, in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter, the Giants made it 14-21. Eli to freaking T.J. Jones to the corner of the end zone. Critical play, which could have made it at least 24-14 with plenty of time and Giants could still try to drive, was Dexter Lawrence on a field goal. I said that he made contact with the snapper. Now, the only way you get a penalty on that is if you make contact with the snapper with your head down. For what it looked like, of course, you're going to start with your head down. As he made the transition to go towards the snapper, his head was already lifted up and trying to block a field goal. They said because of the contact that he made, scoot us over, which then the Bills, instead of getting a field goal, they got a touchdown after a 2nd and goal. And that pretty much just killed the drive. After that, Giants just moving the ball here and there, and they couldn't score, and the game was over, man. But, I mean, it's tough, man. I mean, there was one point in time in the beginning of the season that I said, Giants could go 0-16. But one thing I'm not going to sit here and ever talk trash about is Eli Manning. He didn't play great. He played poorly. He didn't have his best game. I get he's 38 years old and his prime, he's past his prime, and it's time to, flip the script to a new chapter in Daniel Jones. I'll say this. I'm a huge Eli Manning fan. He won us 2 Super Bowls. Got all these fans where they like to talk trash because their team is doing great. It's all right. We all have been there before. I don't worry about that, man. I don't worry about critics. I don't worry about criticism, whatever the case may be, whatever. It's a rebuilding phase, and I get it. It is what it is. Now we're 0-2 next week to the Bucs. If the Giants lose next week, I'm going to let you know this. This is the way I feel. If the Giants lose next week, and I agree with the Entertainah, man, talking sports. If the Giants lose next week, we might see Daniel Jones week 4. And it sucks for Eli, man, because our wide receivers are out. Cody Latimer with another, he had a concussion in the game. He was out in the 3rd quarter for the rest of the game, or early in the 4th. Sterling Shepard was out this week too, concussion. And of course, Golden Tate, who hasn't played a down in the NFL for the Giants this season, still suspended until week 5. So, Eli Manning has had to work with for what he has. But it's hard, man, when you don't get many reps with other wide receivers, when you have your 3 main wide receivers that you're going to be playing with in the beginning of the season, and now they're not there. I'm not here to come up with excuses for Eli. He played poorly, but if we go 0-3 next week, I can see Daniel Jones coming in week 4. And it's time to start the phase with Daniel Jones. And, I wanted Eli Manning this year to go out with a bang and to retire as a New York Giant and go out there and just, I don't care if it's an 8-8 season. Just go out there and, just go out there one more year and just give it all he's got, man. But doesn't have the weapons around him. He only has Barkley. He can only do so much. He's past his prime. He's 38. Can't move around the pocket. I love that man regardless. He has won the New York Giants 2 Super Bowls, and I respect that man, and I'll never disrespect that man. He's dealt with criticism for 16 seasons with the New York fan base. I'll never bash that guy. Of course, we've all been pissed off here in life when you'd be like, oh my God, there goes Eli at another moment with an interception. Whatever the case may be. Look, man, it is what it is. You're going to have bad games and good games. The crazy thing is, people talk about, he's not Drew Brees, he's not Tom Brady, he's not Aaron Rodgers. Still playing, late in his 30s, early 40s, and still getting it done. Well, Drew Brees has only 1 Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers has only 1 Super Bowl. The only one you can't put in that category, you can't put Tom Brady in the category of Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady is in a elite of his own. 6 Super Bowls. Nobody's touching that guy. He is an elite company of his own. On his own. That dude is all-time GOAT. On his own. Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, 1 Super Bowl each. They look phenomenal during the regular season, but 1 Super Bowl for each. What are they doing? Putting up stats. That's about it. 1 Super Bowl. That's all I got to say, man. So look, guys, until next time, like and subscribe. Thank you for all the fan base, for the little fan base that I got. And thank you, I'm up to 53 subscribers last time I checked. Double to what I had the last 2 weeks. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. And I'll be probably doing a video later on tonight, depending, maybe not. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but if not, I'll probably be doing a video tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. Thank you guys for everything. Like, subscribe, smash that like, man. Peace.
It's the G Man.